selected. New York, Jacksonville, New York, Detroit, Green, Carolina, New England, Oakland, Los Angeles, Baltimore, Washington Red, New Seattle Seahawks selected. Indiana, Kansas City Chiefs, ready. Edit uniforms submenu. Jackson, Atlanta Falcons, edit uniforms sub, entering it. Alternate classic helmet selected. 1990s, 1970s helmets, advanced setting, ready.
To North Carolina and Bank of America Stadium here. Shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerge from the tunnel here in Charlotte. They are ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up with the Atlanta Falcons. And this will not be returnable. It's a
Depth chart. Enter, slot 3, slot 2, AHB selected, slot 2, FB select, slot, W, slot 2, slot 3, slot 4, slot 5, slot 6, slot 5, T selected, L selected, slot 2, slot 3, Ray select, slot 2, slot.
The end zone for a touchback. And now a timeout defensively.
Challenge play. And Ray selected. Slot 2. Slot 3. Slot 2. DT selected. Low hold select. Slot 2. Slot 3. Slot. MLB selected. Row hold select. Slot 2. Slot. CB selected. Slot 2. Slot 4. Slot 3. Slot 4, slot, FS, slot 2, slot 3, SS, slot 2, slot, FS selected, FS selected, slot 2, row hold selected.
By the Falcons. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
That's up, buddy! Get buddy! Number 53, Mike 53! Great!
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And from the 25, they work this to the 20.
Ready.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Watch the curl, watch the curls. And switch! Ready.
They'll run with McCaffrey. So quick on the spin.
He's spinning, man.
And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid game. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory. And they will finally get him down, but not before he takes this to the Falcons' 8.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
That's it. 180. 27. Got one. I got one. Check the backer. Check the backer. My chance. My chance. My chance.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Cam Newton keeping it himself from 8 yards out. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. He's at the 30, 10, touchdown, Falcons. That kick return TD is 98 yards in length as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize?
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Curtis Samuel, 75 yards. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken very short. And an excellent return there as he's up to the 35 and make it the 40-yard line.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. In on the tackle there, Luke Kuechly.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
From the 44, Ryan. The left side completion to Jones. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones, 56 yards, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Bryant tacks on the extra point, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was really easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
I got you, pump. Check. Gun. Check out now.
Throwing is Newton. Buying time to his left. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
Gun.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on fourth. He can run for it, and he will. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. On the ground, McCaffrey. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about it.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to regain the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. It's a short kick taken near the 18. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
What's up, Coach?
That's set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And Charles Way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing. It's starting to feel a little more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Julio Jones with his second touchdown in this opening quarter as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Bryant's extra point up and good, and we are tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown.
Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, the teammate is able to come up with the ball.
That one, a gain of 20 and a first down. These two teams all tied after one. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready at 8. Set 53. 8. Gun.
On first down, it's Newton. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense. It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that, got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
He may try and run for this. Touchdown, Carolina! Cam Newton on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns as his guys have now moved out. Plays like that make the O coordinator look like a genius, but I don't think he saw that play going that well.
No, I don't think so either. But, boy, it all worked out perfectly. They caught them in the right defense. Guys dropping off into coverage, their eyes averted somewhere else. And guess what? He filled the void with his legs.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Looking to throw again on second down. Ryan. And this will be caught at the 30. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Calvin Ridley, 74 yards, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Bryant tacks on the extra point, and we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. This fielded at the 2. And a big-time mess on the return. He's out of bounds. He won't even get this back to the 5-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses.
Cam fighting. He lost the foot. And this will be recovered at least by the offense, but he'll be taken down in the end zone, and that is going to be a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
You can't block me. Back. Go.
The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35. On second down now, it's Freeman. It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation. On 3rd down, Devontae Freeman. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. Now on 2nd and 13. Ryan. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Bruce Irvin in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. A reminder coming up here at halftime, we'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, and they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
It's going to be a long day. Begin. 22, 21. 59.
Here we go on 4th down with Ryan. And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. Dontari Poe marches in for the sack. Well, that, my friend, I guess is the definition of a head-scratcher. 4th and long, this stage of the game. What were they doing?
I just have to believe that he looked at the situation, still in the first half, decide if there's a time to be aggressive, now was it, because there's still time to make up for it if things don't go right. Of course, a lot of questions on this one, and look, I want to go for it as much as anyone.
But 4th and long?
Yeah, I don't think I would have there. That one seemed a little bit on the irrational side.
Fans might be a little angry at that one.
8.
On 2nd and 11 now. Newton, and he's got his man. It's Samuel. Touchdown, Carolina. Curtis Samuel with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Panthers are going to jump back in front. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 5. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes. Back-to-back, what a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without him. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. K-Wad short with a sack. That's 315 pounds of man right there. To try again after the sack. Ryan getting it out left side to Sanu. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down. Ryan now to throw on 3rd down. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Final play of the half. It's Ryan. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down.
It's caught inside the 25. A big play there, Ryan to Jones. 56 yards. They go play action here on 1st down. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain, followed by a sizable loss here. On 2nd down, Freeman. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. It was Eric Reed in on the stop.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
3rd and long. It's Ryan. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed.
Well, Brandon, there's no question who they're going to look to on 3rd and long, but you can bet this defense knows that as well, so they've got him blanketed downfield. And this ball winds up being intercepted.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
53's the mark. 53, check 20.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. Well, that gives him a little room, but not much. A gain of 2 to the...
Yeah. What's up, Mark?
The next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Back to throw, Newton. And he's got his target. That's Moore. They get 9 there, and in the process escaping their end zone, picking up a first down. So still backed up, but the situation not as dire now. 1st and 10 at the 14. A handoff, McCaffrey running right. Oh, he's got a little daylight. It's a Panthers first down, 17 yards on the play.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
He's coming. Switch.
And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Here's McCaffrey. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Able to get there and pick it. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. CD, we want to remind folks, in honor of its 100th season, the NFL is encouraging fans to join players, teams, and the NFL family in a year-long volunteer initiative called Huddle for 100. Choose a cause, volunteer 100 minutes of your time, and help shape what your community will look like for the next 100 years. Visit NFL.com/huddle-for-100 to track your minutes and get rewarded. And he finally goes down, but not. A big run there by Freeman. 56 yards on the ground. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Freeman. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or 2. And now a 10th carry for Freeman. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Hey, take that!
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A couple of plays sent them the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14.
Hey, South! Check! Hey, let him go!
Here's Ryan. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Falcons have once again taken the lead. So a big play coming for the Falcons as they'll go for 2. They'll try and run with Freeman. And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they've upped their lead to 3. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. McCaffrey, 66 yards for him on the ground. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
Well, the spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the second score there. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. A 2-yard touchdown grab as they have taken the lead.
And that third counter there gives them the lead, and it's obvious they've needed everything that he's given them today. The 3 touchdowns, that's impressive, but without him, they're not winning this game.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken short. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. From the shotgun, Ryan. Here's Sanu on the catch. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. James Bradbury, he was right there to break it up.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Hey, take this. Ball. Shot.
Throwing again. Ryan. Looking downfield for Jones. That's caught inside the 20. A big play there, Ryan to Jones. And even 40 yards.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big...
And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones there to make the grab. And now they have taken a 4th quarter lead. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. They'll try and run with Freeman. And he'll get into the end zone, so that pushes the lead up to 4. Yeah, after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
That's it. He's checking.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. It's going to be a gain of 6 on the keeper, but it leads to a 3rd down.
Short gain, last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely. This defense, they're saying go right ahead with those. 3rd down. Here's McCaffrey. He's got a 1st down and then some inside the 40. And he'll take this down to the 40-yard line. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
Set. 180. 45. Let's go, Brandon. Turn over. Get that ball.
Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Under 10. Under 10. 8.
Newton to throw. And the tight end Olsen, right side. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. This is McCaffrey. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Now a run with McCaffrey, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Well, partner, I guess sometimes just a matter of philosophy. Some say run until they absolutely stop you, and others say, well, when you think they're about to stop you, fool them a little bit. I guess they should have tried to fool them on that play.
The Panthers on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Falcons grab it. And that will write a finish to this ball game. The Charles is 1 thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of
But feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points. Continue